Good morning, everybody. Semi-retired Bob here. I hope you had a great day yesterday. It is day 9 of the September challenge. So here I go out to get a little walk in. We'll see how far I get because I had that doctor's appointment this morning. There was a little excitement behind that. Because I hadn't driven anywhere in a couple of weeks, I went out this morning to go to the doctor's office, and my truck wouldn't start. But it wasn't drained down that far. I put it on the charger for about 10 minutes, and it fired right up, and I got there on time still. But I may have to go ahead and, I've been putting it off, but I may have to go ahead and just buy a new battery for the truck. It seems to be working most of the time. Just when it sits for a couple of weeks, it loses a little bit of charge. So we'll see how that goes. I don't have any results yet, of course. I expect those to come in via email sometime in the next couple of hours. So hopefully I'll have a full update labs video for you tomorrow. And we'll see how that goes. One of the things I wanted to talk to you about today is I was watching a little Sean Baker video yesterday, and he, of course, had, as happens to him a lot, had people of other dietary persuasions coming after him. And he got into a little exchange with them, and it makes perfect sense to me. Because people of other ways of eating always like to say, oh, or you're going to die of heart disease, or you're going to get cancer from eating all that meat. Well, what are the top 2 causes of mortality in this country across all diets, including the standard American diet? Heart disease and cancer. So, if we're all going to die of the same stuff anyway, why should we worry about eating what we're eating that makes us feel better than we've ever felt? It seems very simple to me. That something about what he said in that really struck a chord with me. And if you stop and think about it, it's, even if everybody that's against the carnivore diet is right, and we're going to die of heart disease or cancer 25, 30, 40 years from now, or in my case, maybe 10 or 15 years from now, we might as well eat the way that, makes us feel better. Because, prior to starting this diet, I certainly couldn't have walked this far. Heck, I couldn't even hardly stand up for 2 minutes at a time without my back being in severe pain. And now I can go out on these walks and talk to you guys. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm trying not to say as often. One of the other things I wanted to talk about today, because one of the people that follows my channel pretty regularly made the comment that I can tell you're walking farther every day because your walking videos keep getting longer and longer. So I wanted to ask you guys, because I'm of the mind that I should keep, I want to record the entire walk for you, even if I don't have something to say, just so that you can see how I'm doing. There was that sign we stopped at yesterday, by the way, so we just got a few more steps to take here before we turn around. I'm just going to go to this tree right here, which is not quite as much as I usually add to the walk before I start this long uphill trudge back to the house. But because I was running a little behind with my truck not starting right off this morning, I had to park all the way at the back end of the doctor's office lot. So I already got about 600 steps going in and out of the office from my truck. And yesterday's total was a little over 1,000 steps. So this is going to be quite a bit more steps today than I normally have been taking. So we'll see how it goes. But what I was talking about, because my videos keep getting longer and longer, do you guys want to see the whole thing? Even if by the end of the month it turns into a 15 or 20 minute video? Or would you rather me chop some sections out and keep them at about 10 minutes? Let me know what you think about that down in the comments. Because I'm happy to do either way. But yeah, I was thinking about on the drive home from the doctor's office, when I had my doctor's appointment 3 months ago. Actually, it was a lot closer to 4 months ago. But, oh boy, this hill is big. If I hadn't have gotten a handicap spot, I'd have had to sit there and wait for one to open up, because I could not have walked all the way across the parking lot into the doctor's office like I did today. So I can certainly tell the difference. Oh boy. Yeah, this is... Luckily, I'm almost up to the stop sign where I'll turn and head back up to the house. But this hill's kind of killing me today. So anyway, let me know what you've been doing for your exercises down in the comments. Let me know if you're adding a little bit. If you're not at the point where you can add a little bit every day yet, don't let that get you down. Even if after 3 or 4 days of adding, you have to just say, I'm only going to be able to do what I did the last couple of days. You're still doing something. So don't let, I don't want this challenge to become a negative because you can't quite add to it. Like take Robin, who I talked about yesterday. She's doing her laps around the inside of her house and up and down the stairs. If she gets up today and discovers that she's really tired or sore because she added yesterday, I don't want anybody to hurt themselves feeling like they have to add every day just because this dumb old truck driver's having a challenge. No. Because she did 6 laps around her house yesterday, I think. And if she wakes up today and after she gets done with 5, if she feels like, oh, I'm just tired, I can't do anymore, that's perfectly fine. You did something. And that's really what this is all about. Just getting up and doing something. I remember back in the worst of my times, some days I would sit in this trailer and just getting dressed enough so that I could open the door and sit in the door area to get some fresh air. Putting shoes and socks on was a major workout. So don't feel bad if you can't add 1% every day. I hope you can. I hope you're continuing to show progress. But if not, don't worry about it. Just do something. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. As you can see, I'm back leaning against my trailer because I'm pretty tired after that walk. But hopefully I'll get all my labs in this afternoon, and tomorrow we can, besides the walk, we can have a little sit-down video and go over all those labs. I hope you all have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.